So tonight we've had the quarter-final of the Dorset Senior Cup, and so we're playing against Shaftesbury, who we beat in the final last year. And the good news is we've come away with a 3-1 win, so that was our first away victory this season, which makes it even sweeter. I'll just run through the team. It was Gerard, Andrew Shah, Steph Penny, Jordan Lee, Kieran Douglas, our first sight of him, Lee Francis, Billy Mabry, Rhys Owen, Toby Holmes, Steve Flynn, Curtis Young. So any thoughts on the lineup today, the starting lineup?
Again, we wanted to give opportunities to players that obviously haven't had as much minutes on the pitch as obviously others. It was a good opportunity to let them start the game and show us what they can do.
Yeah, and so the first half, it wasn't the greatest first half we've seen. We took the lead right at the death on the 44th minute, and that was a cracking move as well. It was Billy in the centre of midfield, hit a super diagonal to Steph, who'd called for it down the left. He beat his man, cut in, put a lovely low cross in, and it evaded everybody and went in.
Yeah, a good delivery by Billy. Obviously to see Steph out there, and Steph's done well to bring the ball down. He's cut inside, like you're saying. He's whipped the ball in a dangerous area. I think that if that comes off anyone, it goes towards goal. Yeah. And it was a good delivery. So and obviously it went in.
Yeah. So what was your thoughts on the first half?
The first half, I think we was just getting used to obviously the pitch. The pitch was okay. It's quite hard in areas, a bit bobbly, but it was okay. We were getting used to it. We was trying to play some of the football from the back and playing out in midfield, and we're trying to do the right things, and that was what we said to him. We're trying to do the right things and play in the right areas.
Yep. They had their number 9 was quite a handful, I thought.
Yeah. Again, we sort of know him obviously because he was at Larkhall and like I say last season, and then he went to Evesham, so we sort of know him. He is a handful. He's a good player, and we were wary of him, and we stuck Kieran on him. Yeah. Because we knew it'd be a good opportunity to see what Kieran would be like against someone like obviously Greg, because he is a handful. He's a good player. He's an experienced player. Yeah. So yeah, it was Kieran done a good job tonight.
So it was 1-0 at half time. The next goal came to Shaftesbury, and it was halfway through the second half, and it was this lad, the number 9, down the right hand side. He had a shot, Gerard saved it, and the number 8 was quickest to the rebound to put it in.
Yeah, again, like I say, to be honest, for about 5-10 minutes before that, they had a couple of little opportunities like that. This time he's obviously got the 9 has got the sort of the turn on Kieran a little bit, and he's got a shot away, which the rest of the time Kieran has dealt with. He did get one away. Gerard made a save, but he's just again following up, and obviously they were quick to react. Yeah.
So that gave them a lift, although they had quite a good spell. We brought Burbs on for Toby, and Burbs made the difference. On the 80th minute, he had the ball and he put it out to Rhys on the left hand side. He cut inside, put it onto his right foot, and curled a peach into the far corner. When Rhys scores, he scores a cracking goal.
Yeah, he never scores tap-ins, does he? But again, I mean, if you look at it, obviously today we brought Burbs on. We've got a bench behind us today that we could make a difference. And like I say, for some of the Burbs to come on, get the ball and start running at players, he's always going to be a threat. And Rhys coming off the line, and he cuts inside, and he does what he's good at, and he just picks out the corners, and that's what he's good at. He never puts his foot through it. And if you look at the goals that he scores, he just places them into corners, and that's what he's done again.
Yeah.
Great finish.
And we had another great finish on 89 minutes as well. Burbs got the ball, he wriggled his way in from the right hand side, he drew the keeper, went past him, and then smacked it in.
But yeah, again, he's doing what Burbs does, and if you look at where the actual goal came from the corner, and you've got Luke Holmes who came on the pitch. Again, that's another big player that comes on, and he can make a difference, and when you've got them two linking up, they are hard to deal with. And Burbs has taken 2 or 3 of their players on, and he's put the ball away nicely.
But they were 3 cracking goals, weren't they?
Really good, and that's like we said. I mean, like I say, at times it was a bit sloppy, but again, we can't be too harsh with them. I mean, we've come away from home, and it's like I say, these games are tough to play. Doesn't matter who you're playing in this cup, it's always going to be a tough game. And like I say, overall we're happy, and
Shaftesbury were quite a decent side, weren't they?
They're organised. They try and play football. They've got some really good players in there. The left back, I thought he had a really good game, to be fair today. We was actually impressed with him. Like I say, midfield, they work hard and they battle and they do keep a shape, and fair play to the obviously managing staff, but you can see what they're trying to do, and you can see it is effective, because at times they put a bit of pressure on us. And lucky enough we sort of dealt with it and managed to get the second goal. I think which killed the game really.
Yeah. So it was a good workout. We've come away with a good win that sets us up for the next game, which is at Salisbury on Saturday, and that's going to be a cracking game. So do come along to that one if you can. The next week we've got 2 home games. On Tuesday we've got Bideford in the League Cup, and then the following Saturday we've got Metropolitan Police at home. So the games are coming thick and fast, but you don't want to miss any of these because we're playing some really good football. So thanks for coming to talk to us, Shane.
Thanks, Graham.